Guys, guess who was spotted outside today to go watch rugby? It is none other than a Wiggy and who? William. They were outside. And of course, the derangers somehow think that the fact that Kate has her hair laid back, that it's a clap back to her, to us, yeah, apparently for dragging her, that is the most epic clap back, that she's laughing at us haters. Guys, this is what they're talking about. Look at this picture. That somehow we are so jealous, like, oh, she's shut us down. And sometimes I laugh. I just start laughing. And you know what's even more funny? They went to separate events because, they saw them being dragged when they're together. They decided, let's go to separate events. So they're both watching rugby. They never miss anything when it comes to do with the entertainment. Oh, they never miss that one. They will attend, be it tennis, be it football, be it rugby. Oh, they will be there. When it comes to naming things, cutting things, they'll be there. But when it comes to doing actual charity work, like working, genuine work, that's where they draw the line. Are we surprised? No. So they showed up to watch rugby, and Kate decided, okay, let me put my hair back. And some of the rangers are like, no, that's a clap back. That's her real hair. Girl, why are you fooling? This woman still has extensions on. And she put it back because she wants to hide the fact that people were... Remember that the line she had, that split? That's how people could tell that that's a wig. So what she just did is just comb it through. So that way people cannot see it, but you can just still see the extensions. That's not that woman's hair. Let's not lie to ourselves. But here's the most interesting part about everything. Because William, again, is also being dragged. There's a thread. Guys, I had to put you on. I'm everywhere. So there's a thread on X. And this thread has 700,000 views of people dragging the hell out of William and Kate, but William mostly. Because remember, we were so focused on Kate's wig, we forgot William. And people were dragging William first because of how he's aging so fast. And because of the internalized, people feel like it's because he's just miserable and the internalized hatred towards his brother, that's what is aging him, like literally. And people were like, oh no, he's such a vile human being. Look at how he's treated Harry and Meghan. So Diana took back, the late Princess Diana, took back all the Spencer jeans, and now he is morphing into Charles. Charles and Camilla, that's the vibe that's going there. So he was also seen, right, with mumbles, and people were like, oh no, look at his skin, like it's so ashy, it's so, like the appearance, people are like, this so ashy, where is his sunscreen, what is going on? And people are convinced that William came across this thread. They are so convinced. This man spends so many hours on the internet. He has admitted that to himself. He's on football forums all over the internet saying, oh, what are they saying about me? What are they saying about Megan? What are they saying about my brother? What can I do to... He's always there. So today, the first thing people notice, they're like, oh, he has moisturizer on. His skin a bit looks... It's like, you have moisturizer on, so, the dragging helps. Because they've been dragged so much, so Kate now stepped outside, making her hair look a tiny bit better. Then William had a moisturizer on and sunscreen for the first time because he was looking ashy previously. And let me get the thread that I'm talking about. This is what the thread is about. As you can see, this is from Chris Evans, and it says, let me go put on my SPF 70. Child. This man has about 6,000. Right now it's 700 plus K, but as I was doing research on the video, it had 698,000 views. And I'm telling you, when you scroll the thread, the laughter, people, there are thousands of comments on there, and this man has over 20,000 likes by now. 20,000 likes on that. That should tell you everything. And I'm telling you about these numbers, the views and everything, so you guys understand that people are so sick and tired of William and Kate, that they can also, the tides are turning. There's no way you're going to hate on Meghan and think you can get away with it. Like now, people can see how Meghan is. Right now, people can see how happy Meghan is, thriving. So they're like, okay, we're not going to fool us anymore. That smear campaign ain't working no more. So it's your turn. And the way the people are dragging them to the field is interesting. So Kate, of course, so that people were dragging her, of course. You had even a certain royal expert go in to find this hairdresser to comment on Kate's hair, to positively say how her hair is amazing, the trend. Get out of here. You stop. It's miserable. It's bad. If something is bad, let's just say it's bad. Stop trying to make it like, oh, it's okay, it's not, it's bad, it was bad, it was hideous. That is what people, the internet believes, that's what the internet say. So, and that's why they were calling this woman out saying, hey, you are rich, you are married to a billionaire, yet you cannot afford an expensive wig. There's nothing wrong with wearing a wig. It's the fact that you chose the most cheapest looking wig, the Temu one. That was the vibe. So child was like, let me go put on my SPF 70, child. And then you have, this one has 700,000 views on that. Exactly. So Nelly was like, Nelly said, WAP, when he stops dancing with the devil, British press, he might get his looks back. Bianca says, and he was ranked third last year for UK's sexiest men alive. Apparently. Claire says, someone said his mother snatched his good genes back the moment he started acting like his daddy. Doctor says, looking like Charlie's brother rather than his son more and more. Cindy says, I think with the way he treated Harry and his wife, Diana snatched those looks right back. Sinor says, this is why they hate Meghan and Harry. Q says, meanwhile, his brother Harry still is taking care of himself health-wise and appearance-wise. True. Lily says, that's a hard 43 for someone who spends most of their time vacationing. Absolutely, I agree. Sabinoy says, unless you sent your ass to volunteer to testify on behalf of a tabloid against your sister-in-law or encouraged your dad to strip your brother and your nephew of the security protecting your family, then licked their address, you don't have anything to worry about. Lady says, Diana swiped all those jeans back and gave them to Harry. Absolutely, Harry looks so good. Ray says his mama's genes was strong in the beginning, but it seems the more he became like his father, the more he literally became his father. Meanwhile, Harry looks great. Diana's genes are still strong with that one, which also explains his phenomenally beautiful big heart. That man has a big heart. I love that man. Ab says, visual representation of what happens when you unleash the tabloids and bots on your younger brother and his wife due to jealousy and envy, and that Jesus starts dealing with you on the inside. No rest for the wicked. I love that one. Amen. That's a good one. Avery says, Karma really doesn't miss because I've never seen 40 look so old in my life. Karma never misses. Jenny says, so far you don't hate your siblings for marrying who they love. I guess you'll be fine. SPF can't fix his internalized hatred that is eating him up. True. Marta says, his brother is hot and aging like fine wine. This one is the spitting image of Mr. Barnes from The Simpsons. Guys. Kid says, the way he only had about 10 good years of the comparisons to his mother's beauty before them Windsor jeans snatched it all away. Thick says, he was the fine one back in the day. Yikes on bikes. Shah says, Prince William looks very dry and much older. Kate Middleton, please give him some moisturizer for his skin and some new hair products. Mala says, I wonder why his wife doesn't turn him on to oceans of lotion, facials, meditations, facials, etc. Thrive says, why does Willie and Kate look at least 15 years older than Meghan and Harry? It's the hatred and the jealousy, guys. Teacher says, he looks like Woogie from There's Something About Mary. Money says, I don't understand why he hasn't flown in a Turkish doctor to fix that royal hairline. Absolutely. I also haven't understand. So guys, the comments are way too many, but I'm telling you the thread is crazy. They're going on our net. Some comments, I cannot put them here, but just not that brutal. They're ruthless. They're not playing when it comes to, they're not taking it easy on them. So as always, guys, let me know what you think in the comments. Remember to give this video a thumbs up, to share and hit that subscribe button. I'm Emerald, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.